Hi guys, welcome to my channel. In this video I'm going to be talking about how I went from this to this. How I lost 20 pounds. Now if you are on a weight loss journey, I highly recommend that you speak with your licensed healthcare professional, such as your primary care physician or a nutritionist or a combination. I've lost weight and I've regained it. And as I tell my story, when COVID hit, it definitely had an impact. That was a very challenging time in my life, okay? Because I literally gained, let's say I call it COVID 50, but I actually gained an astounding 80 pounds, okay, during COVID time. I was at normal weight and my weight skyrocketed in a short period of time. During that time, there was so much happening. You know, for those of you who do have young school-age children, you may know that for many people, they had to play the role of a teacher and parent, and if they work, they were juggling their job, plus being a teacher at home, and other responsibilities as well. So that was a very challenging time for me, and the weight skyrocketed. During that time, I was working on not getting to a normal weight. I was working on getting to a low normal weight for my height, and I was in the 150s, so I was close to high normal for my height. So you know, I was still working on losing weight. And when COVID hit and we had the lockdown and everything where we were at home, I ended up having to wear all those hats during that time. My stress levels skyrocketed. Having to handle, you know, multiple meals throughout the day, you know, thank God for school and everything. It definitely does help, you know, give parents a little bit of breathing room, you know, a little bit of time away from the kids, a little bit of time to focus on work, focus on other areas in life. And you know, not saying that it isn't wonderful having your kids at home. Trust me, I raise my kids and I love having my kids, and I'm sure there are many parents who love having their children. But if you have multiple children, you'll understand that a little breather is, or even one child, you'll understand that a little breather is always good. You know, once they get out to school, it's like party. No, just kidding. Anyway, but you know, with that said, my weight skyrocketed, and so it took me some time trying to get back in the routine of eating healthy and sticking to a healthy diet. So my weight skyrocketed it went up to 229 pounds, and it took me months trying to get that down, and it didn't help at all. That months went into a year, it went over a year, and now, let's say it's been 2 years now, and I'm still working on getting to a normal weight. But I did lose over 20 pounds, as I call this video how I lost 20 pounds. Basically, what happened is I was trying so many different methods of losing weight. I knew what worked for me was not exercising to lose weight. I knew that just sticking to a strict diet of healthy eating habits, proteins, vegetables, and fruits, that worked for me in the past. This time I was trying to eat proteins and vegetables and fruits, low-calorie fruits that is, and it was not helping either. And I got frustrated. I remained persistent. I even started to include exercise. You know what? I try to lift weights. I included walking on the treadmill for an hour at some days. Some days I do over an hour. I even cut it down to like half an hour. But what happened when you exercise, you end up needing to increase your calorie intake, and with that increase in calorie intake, it just went overboard. I was not losing weight at all. Instead, my weight kept going up, up and up. And when I would get it down like 2-3 pounds, it would go up again the next day because I needed more calories, and I kept eating more calories. And I was just not losing weight. So I said, I prayed, and God finally helped me. I said, I need extra help. So I said, let me go see someone and see if they can help me. Okay, maybe there's something out there that they can use. I'm more for natural remedies and natural ways of losing weight. So I went and sat down with a nutritionist. The nutritionist gave me some information after they took my measurements and my body composition and everything. One thing that the nutritionist, well, I'm gonna have to cut this short. One thing that the nutritionist said that really helped me big time was cut out fruits. Cut out fruits for a week. Eat green leafy vegetables, eat your proteins, eat lots of green leafy vegetables, but cut out fruits for a week, okay? And you know, when she said that, something clicked in my head. I'm like, fruits, what? At first I was like, okay, so I'm gonna be like extra hungry now, because now there's no fruits, the fruits are gonna be gone, and it's just gonna be leafy vegetables, green leafy vegetables, and protein. Now I'm gonna be extra hungry. But you know, when I went home, I started eating the way she suggested, and I was so happy. It went on for a week, and when I went in for my measurements the next Friday, I was down 6 pounds, and I'd lost 3 inches off my waist. And I was like, whoa, I didn't have to do anything extra. I didn't exercise, nothing. All I did was eat when I was hungry, eat my green leafy vegetables with my proteins, and the weight fell off. You know, I was so excited. But of course, over time, you know, with all my other responsibilities, I kind of stopped seeing the nutritionist, and I'm like, I can do this myself. You know, I mean, I lost the 6 pounds. I mean, I was so encouraged. I was so. But you know, the long story is sometimes we need the extra help. You know, I've gone without the nutritionist for over a month now, and I've managed to lose extra weight. But you know, I definitely love the fact that she said get rid of the fruits, because it definitely jumpstart my body, where my weight just went really, it just catapulted. I started losing weight. So one other thing is, you know, drink lots of water. You want to have half a gallon to a gallon of water every day. Eat lots of green leafy vegetables with your protein, different kinds of protein, fish, meat. If you're vegetarian, eat your vegetarian meat. Just make sure you're staying away from starchy vegetarian foods. You know, try to. You know, get lots of sleep. Make sure you're getting your full night's rest. If you get up early, beyond 6 to 7 hours of rest, you know, definitely try and get back some more sleep, add some extra sleep. Try to stay away from high stress situations, and you know, encourage yourself. Look at others who motivate you. Look at your pictures that motivate you. Look at anything that will help you. Look at motivational videos. There's so much that you can do. Drink warm drinks as well, such as, you know, you may drink some coffee with lemon. That helps to flush your system and help to dehydrate you as well, help you lose weight, especially as you're drinking water, you're putting the water back in, and you know, you will lose the weight. And also measure your success with ketone strips. You know, measure your body as well with like a tape measure to see how you're losing the weight. Weigh yourself every day. Don't just go with what's on the scale, you know. Get ketone strips. See if you're measure like after 3 days of going low to no carbs, definitely use ketone strip to see if you're in ketosis, if you're burning those body fat. Okay, and that's it, guys. I will see you. Thank you for joining me. Do like, subscribe, and share this video, and I'll see you in my next